Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPL Elma and today we're going to be going through my Game 26 team review, my Game 27 transfer thoughts, as well as the Game 27 team selection. But before we get into that, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss any content going up. And also don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. So without wasting any much time, let's get into it. So if you watched my previous video, you will have known that I used my wildcard for Game 26. So this is how the team shaped up after all the debating and everything. Managed to score 49 points this week, taking my overall points to 1,500 and giving me a small green arrow from 2.2 to back to 2.0, aiming to push for that 1 million mark. I know it's going to be difficult, but you never know. And as well as there, you can see my socials at FPL Elma. Make sure you check me out, especially on Instagram. I'm going to be trying to be more active from now on. So if you follow me, and the links will also be down in the description. So for Gaming 26, we managed to score 49 points, as I've mentioned. Kepa in goal, 6 points. Nice clean sheet from Chelsea. Estupinan, 6 points. Just the clean sheet points for Brighton there. Rico Henry, Zinchenko, disappointing, especially for Zinchenko, because they were playing a very poor Bournemouth team. Conceded 2 goals, so 1 point. Martinelli, Saka, Rashford, all blanking this week. Disappointed the likes of Saka, as I mentioned, they were playing Bournemouth. So I expected a little bit more, but it is what it is. Then Mitoma, who was the highest scorer in the team, 13 points, very strong performance, a goal and an assist. I hope that he can be able to carry that on. Then Ivan Toney scoring from the penalty spot, 8 points. Kane and Haaland there. When Kane blanked, Haaland managed to get an assist, hence the 4 points. Then to the bench, Raya 2 points, Match 3 points, Ban 0, Trippier 1. I know I say for a lot of players, if we kept the likes of Nunez and Salah, we would have scored a little bit more in FPL. But FPL, you never know what's going to happen in the next game weeks. So 49 points, hope that we can be able to improve on that in game week 27. So as I've mentioned, I used my wild card last week. So I won't be making any transfers for game week 27 unless we manage to hear the news for Brighton and the Leeds fixture. If there's a slight possibility that it might be cancelled because of poor weather conditions at either Brighton or is it Leeds? I'm not so sure. I think it's at Leeds because I think, or is that Brighton? One of them. So that's the one thing to be on the lookout for. Might be room to change players, maybe bring in some Southampton players and those kind of players. So in goal, we're going to be having Raya. We're going to be playing Everton and Southampton, both away fixtures. But I hope that Raya will manage to keep a clean sheet and also maybe some save points here and there. Then you have Rico Henry, who played really well against Fulham, but there was no attacking output. So I hope that against Everton and Southampton, which are very poor teams, both at the bottom of the table at the moment. So I hope that Rico Henry can be able to come up with something. Then you have Trippier against Wolves. Wolves have been on form of late, but I think that with Newcastle being solid defensively, it might be difficult, and I hope that Trippier will be able to perform. Then you have Estupiñán, Leeds, and Crystal Palace, as I mentioned. Be on the lookout for that Leeds fixture. But if it's still on, it's going to be a very exciting double game week for Brighton players owners, because I think they're going to keep a clean sheet in one of the fixtures, if not both. Then we can move on to the midfield. They're going to be having Solly March and Mitoma. They'll play Leeds Crystal Palace. I think they're going to score in all those fixtures because Leeds and Crystal Palace are really poor defensively. So I hope that they're going to be able to perform and make those wild cards worthwhile. Then you have Saka against Fulham. I just seen Saka play a full 90 minutes right now against Sporting. He's been looking a little bit tired, and so I hope that he'll be able to be much fit against Fulham, and that he'll be able to produce and fatigue will not catch up to him. Then we have Rashford against Southampton, literally the last team in the league. So I hope that Rashford and United can be able to bounce back from their 7-0 thrashing the other day. So I hope that Rashford will be able to score and get back to scoring ways as he's been doing the whole season. Then we can finish off the team with the forwards. We're going to be having Kane against Nottingham. Nottingham have been looking really, really good, but they're still poor defensively. And Spurs have been looking really, really poor. If you watch the game against AC Milan, you'll see, oh my God, they looked so bad. But with Kane, he can always score, and that's why he's in the team. I know that he'll be able to score. Then you have Ivan Toney against Everton Southampton. Ivan Toney has been playing really well. It's on penalties, free kicks. He looks good from set pieces, so I hope that he's able to perform. And I'm going to be giving him the captain armband, but that might change to Mitoma, so it's a debate between the two of them. And then you have Haaland against Crystal Palace. We all know what Haaland did last time they played Crystal Palace. He looked really sharp, and I'm sure he's going to look sharp again for this fixture. Then to the bench, we're going to have Kepa against Leicester, just because Raya has a double game week. Then you have Martinelli Zinchenko from Arsenal. We're going to be playing Fulham. For Zinchenko, I just think that Fulham are going to score. Martinelli is a tough one. I don't know who to bench for him, so it's going to be impossible to start him. And Dunban, going to be playing Wolves, completes the bench for this game week. So that is the team, guys. I hope that we're able to perform better than the game week 25 or game week 26 team. So I hope that also all your teams are looking good. Make sure you don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And with that, I'd like to thank you all guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you leave a like, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.